Alert meteorologist Mark Rowlett. We continue to track this severe storm in Fisher County. Constant lightning with that storm. We do have a tornado watch that includes Sweetwater, Abilene, all the way over to Baird, down south to Coleman, all the way over to Robert Lee for this severe storm. Now, we are seeing a weakening trend with this storm, but we can't let our guard down. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes up there to the north earlier this evening, and it has a history of also producing softball-sized hail, and we're still seeing damaging hail indicated in this storm east of Rotan, and some broad rotation in this storm here. That's to the southwest of Hamlin. That's why the storm is warned for a possible tornado, but more certain is you're going to get strong straight line damaging winds and very, very large hail. We've had a report from a site in Rotan about 20 minutes ago of 78-mile-per-hour wind gust, a site in Snyder of 52-mile-per-hour wind gust even before that part of the storm has moved into town. So this is going to produce certainly strong straight line damaging winds and also very large hail. And because of the rotation that we're tracking here in the storm that's southwest of Hamlin, this is a tornado warned storm, and it reaches all the way down here to Interstate 20 now, including Sweetwater, Roscoe, Merkel, Trent. That's in effect until 11:45. It's to the west, though, of Anson. It does include Hamlin. That warning continues in effect for the Scurry County area for mainly strong straight line winds and a lot of heavy rainfall. That in effect until 11:30. And we are looking at the large hail still showing up. This is likely softball size hail here near McCauley. Now this hail core, the worst of it on radar, is passing here to the east of Rotan, but it's getting pretty close to, well, McCauley. It's also looking like it's tracking mainly to the east of Roby, but nevertheless, just because the largest hail shows up here, you can still get some damaging hail away from where the largest hail is indicated on the radar. That toughest part of the storm now looks to be passing off to the southwest of Hamlin, but the way this is tracking, if we just draw a line, it looks like it's kind of heading in the general direction toward Trent. Sweetwater, be on the lookout for this. I think you're going to get some strong winds out of this storm that's moving to the south. And yes, this is a severe storm. Earlier this evening was producing actual tornadoes up here near Dickens, and there was a lot of damage reported up in the, well, anyway, farther up to the north. And so we've got those reports that give us confidence that this is a bad, bad storm that has a history of causing problems, and it is still moving on to the south and still likely causing problems now in our area. Other thunderstorms are way up here southeast of Wichita Falls, and those are moving away. So this is the storm we are most concerned about here. The large hail is here mainly to the east of Rotan and Roby, but it's kind of heading down there in a general sense toward the Sweetwater area. That's why we have that tornado watch in effect for much of our area. And even away from the storm, you're getting lightning. You can be all the way over to Baird, maybe even here in Abilene, and you're getting lightning from that storm that's still out to our west and northwest. Again, the tornado watch in effect until 2 a.m. tomorrow morning for this one bad storm. The large hail near Roby, kind of moving down to the south. The storm, you kind of see over the past hour, is weakening a bit, but unfortunately it's still producing some rotation. That's why we have that tornado warning. We don't have a confirmed tornado with a storm right now, but as I showed you, it has a history of producing tornadoes, and that warning in effect until 10:45. But what you really can count on is strong straight line damaging winds that might be over 70 miles per hour in this warned area, and large hail. And you can see that large hail indicated on the radar. And this is, unfortunately, probably softball-sized hail just to the east of Roby. And the way it's tracking, again, it may carry it more over here toward the Trent area. We'll continue to track this, gather more information, and be back with you in a couple of minutes. Now back to your program.